Welcome to Around the World with Softy Safiyah.
Wonderful, and we're still navigating the Scandinavian country. And today we've come to the world's best school.
Finland!
Oh yes, if a country was a school, Finland gets the first rank in the school.
Nice country.
Which one?
Poland.
Oh yes. So we will go to Polish people, but let's first finish the Finnish people. What are people of Finland called? Finnish. Oh, they're Finnish? We didn't even start yet. Let's get started. Then, by the way, Finland has over 200,000 lakes. In fact, the country is almost completely surrounded and covered with forest. No wonder Finland has lots of stories of mythology, of that huge dragons. You know, there is a story, the legend of the water dragon, or what, a water horse?
Water horse.
What is the name of the water horse? Angus, his master, the little boy, and water horse. That's also a Nordic tale. That means it's a tale in somewhere Scandinavian country. You know, Finland may be cold and dark place. Yes.
Khaleesi has 3 dragons.
3 dragons Khaleesi has. And what are the names of the dragons? Drogo, Viserion, and Rhaegar. Wow. And one of the dragon has become a twitch, a knight. She is become with blue eyes. She's a knight. She's a white walker. Anyway, that's for some other day. Here, let's come back to normal animals. And the favorite animal of Finland is...
Lion.
No, not lion.
Dragon. No,
Not a dragon.
Buffalo. It's like a buffalo. It has horns.
Buffalo like horns. Oh, interesting.
It's like a deer.
It's like a deer. You're almost there. In the Frozen, what's the name of the deer? Olaf or Sven? What's Sven? Sven is a reindeer. And the horns that on top are called antlers. What are the antlers?
Antlers.
So, the favorite animal of Finland is a reindeer. You know Frozen? Sven? Right. What are the 2 sisters' name in Frozen, by the way?
Banana.
Yes. So the
Ariel says they took a Sven.
Yes. And wolf.
Wolves were fighting with a Sven.
Oh yes. That's interesting. I forgot that. So the Starks and the Lannisters hate each other. It's a Game of Thrones, Song of Ice and Fire story that Zainab loves so much. And the Lannisters, the sigil of Lannister, the mascot of Lannister is a deer, antelope. And the sigil, the mascot of the Stark is a wolf. And one day, an antelope and a wolf fought and both of them died. And there were 6 little pups. The wolf pups came out. And
Arya's dad took white color.
His
name is Nymeria.
Right. And the others took other wolf. And I told that story. But the Finnish people, Ghost, Nymeria, Lady, Summer, Shaggy Dog, all these are wolf name. But here is a reindeer. And the people who use reindeer in Finland are called Sami people.
And Santa Claus used
reindeer. Yes, Santa Claus used reindeer. Thank you so much, Zingy. Because you know, Santa Claus lives in Finland.
Yes.
So actually, every year, Santa Claus receives over 500,000 letters from children. And the address is, if you want to write a letter to Santa Claus, please make a note of this real address. It's called Father Christmas, Santa Claus, Post Office, FI 96930 Arctic Circle, Finland, Europe. And your letter will go there. You can pause, rethink and write it down. Actually, in Finland, Father Christmas or Santa Claus is known as Joulupukki. Say with me.
Joulupukki.
Joulupukki means a Christmas goat. Is it funny? Meh. That's nice. And
Ronaldo is also called goat.
Oh, Ronaldo is
of all time.
excellent. What's goat again? Can you say Softy, Safiyah?
Greatest of all time.
Ronaldo, Safiyah says, is called GOAT. Greatest of all time. We're going to fight. I think it's Messi. Yeah?
Yeah, Messi is the best.
Messi is the best. All right, but his World Cup was in mess. But here we have in Finland, which is a lovely country. They've never participated or been to World Cup football, but they're good people.
But I love Neymar the best.
Neymar. But you know what Finland will do best if they have to do a competition? It is called wife carrying competition.
They will carry the wife.
Really, look, they are going to carry their wives. Actually, it's a real every year sport in Finland where you have to carry your wife and run. And you have to run with your wife over quicksand. You know what's quicksand? Where the sand is so soft you'll fall inside.
Yes.
Some people will be happy to leave their wives. You think so? Yes. No? Grass and deep water. So now let's think. If Yunus Chachu goes on wife carrying, what happens to him?
He'll fall down.
Why? I'm going to tell that to your chachi. You told her fat.
No.
So it's called a wife carrying competition. And Finland has this crazy competition throughout. Bizarre competition. You know, there is a competition called Air Guitar World Championship. There is no guitar. You just play it in air. Come on, let's do it. Ding 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 ding. Oh, zombie, zombie.
I love violin.
You love violin, alright. And songs of silence, they are mistaken. It's like you just sing in air and play in air. And by the way, they also have a cell phone throwing competition.
If you have to throw the cell phone.
Yes, just throw the cell phone. I think all of us will love doing that. When you play with cell phone, next time I'm going to play a cell phone mobile throwing competition. Take your mobile out of the window and throw in that little pond outside the house and let the frogs and the tortoise enjoy it.
And let them play at the mobile phone.
They will play with your mobile phone. What game will they play, Zingy, in your mobile phone?
I'll on the mobile phone and we'll throw it, they'll play.
They'll switch on and throw it. Okay. Alright. One more beautiful thing about Finland is Finnish people are really, again, very nice and warm. One thing about Finland that's so beautiful is their education system, their schools. In Finland, small children like you, Zingy, don't go to nursery class. They say children should remain at home. Only when you're 6 years old, you should go to school.
So
Nice. And then
I'm
children,
just 4 years old.
you 4. Then which class are you in?
Junior KG.
Oh, in Finland you would not have to go to school. And children don't go by school bus. They walk every day to school in the snow. Maybe you can borrow a reindeer for some time, but you have to walk. And children don't get any homework in Finland. Really? I think you all want to relocate to... What's the capital of Finland?
Helsinki.
Helsinki. All right. Okay, Zingy is not having, she's in cough and cold, and it's already feeling cold with Finland and story, the Scandinavian country. And even after doing all that, the reason why Finland is so good is teachers are the most important people in Finland. You know that? In Finland, you have big hoardings, billboards with teachers' photo, not doctors and lawyers and engineers' photo, but teachers. The teachers in Finland have a special teacher card. So if you're going to a doctor, like we went with Zingy, and you have to wait a lot, the teacher can show the teacher card and the teacher will be first allowed to visit the doctor. Because they say you're a teacher. You teach your children. You should be ready and fresh and have good rest. If a teacher is waiting in the bus line, the teacher can show the teacher card and what will happen to her?
She'll go first.
She'll go first or he will go first. So the teachers are the best. You love your teacher, your school become best. Do you love your teacher? What's your teacher's name, Zingy?
Class teacher.
What's your class teacher's name? What's her class teacher's name?
Her class teacher's name is
Hina?
Hina teacher.
Hina. What's your class teacher's name, Jumpy? Ikta ma'am. And what's your class teacher? Alright, so all your teachers, thank you so much and good night. You're watching Travel Around the World with Softy Safiyah and her sisters. Until then, bonjour, bye-bye, sweet dreams, Shabba Khair, Shubh Ratri, and see you next day.
What is
Say bye to your friends.
Bye.